Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Aaron's Book Club. I have a different type of book video to do. This is a long time coming, or quite delayed, because during Christmas and during New Year's, I had very severe vertigo and I was quite ill. So videos just wasn't going to happen. I could barely read, which in itself was my own little hell. But anyway, part of my trying to buy less books and trying to read more of the books that are part of my to be read, because I'm gonna show you. I have this bookshelf, and some of that bookshelf of all unread books. Those are my to be read books. So I'm trying to read and read more and buy less. So part of that is a rule that I have for myself, which is I am now only allowed to buy online books Christmas and my birthday, April 7th. So that means, like, if I ever go to like a used bookstore, I can still pick up books. I rarely go to a used bookstore. So that being said, I have a bit of a book haul to do. Didn't have as much money this year as I do other years because I had sick cats and other things to deal with. But I think I got a few good books. We're going to start with one that wasn't necessarily one I wanted to buy, but in order to finish the series, I needed the third book of the series, and I couldn't leave the series unfinished, even though it wasn't the best enjoyment. And that is Kai's Journey 3, A Home at Last by Charles Schiffen and Wendy Schiffen. Already, I really dislike the covers in this entire series, actually. I would like a more realistic type of artwork. Nothing against this kind of artwork, it's just this kind of artwork with the type of story we're getting really kind of dumbs it down. And don't get me wrong, the story is okay. The main thing is the editor or whoever is doing the editing misses a whole bunch of spelling mistakes, and if I notice spelling mistakes, we're in trouble because I can't spell, and it just doesn't flow. And then on top of that, the story, like, all the books are about this size, right? So the entire story could just be one book. So I don't know if they're just trying to earn more money, which is fine. Everybody needs to make a living, but it's not done well for a story that could be pretty gosh darn awesome. But I did buy that to finish the series. I'm hoping there will be no more after this third one, which is a shame because I started the first one excited that I wanted the others, and now I don't. I just want to get the series done. So I picked that up. The next one I got, it was funny. I got it out. I listened to a YouTube guy who does a lot of science and medical science and history and that kind of thing, and it was a recommendation for that one, so I'm kind of excited. It's called Quackery, A Brief History of the Worst Ways to Cure Everything by Lydia King, MD, and Nate Patterson. And it is so pretty. Like, compare these two covers. There's this one with no real artwork, but is beautiful, and this one, it just isn't. It's a beautiful little hardcover. It's a good, solid book, and it's one that I'm really excited to look into because I've been on a medical history kick lately. So I'm excited to start that one. The next one is also a finish a series type of book. It's I don't know when I started it, but it's one that I was excited for, and I just had to wait for the price of this last one to go down a bit before I could buy it. It's called Only Human, Book 3 of the Themis Files by Sylvian Neuville. So, again, lovely cover, and a cover that matches the other books that I have. And this is how you do a third book in a series. The book is solid, and all the books are solid. One that if you put it all in one book, it'd be a pretty hefty book. And it's one that I'm excited to read, and it's a different format because it's all based on, like, letters and that kind of thing. Really excited to go through this one now that it's cheap enough for me to purchase. Then, of course, the series that I am continuing to work on. It's The Land of the Painted Caves, Earth's Children series by Jean M. Auel. love it or hate it. And it is a love-hate relationship because I really enjoy the series. I really enjoy the story, but it's incredibly dry. It is Moby Dick descriptive kind of thing. Like, it takes some work to read, but I enjoy reading it, and it's one. I think it's the one of the last ones, but can't wait to get into that saga again. So that's the next one. Then I got two from the same author because it's a series that I've been working through slowly but surely. I've got the rest of the series on my wish list, and every bunch that I buy, I will purchase more of the series because I enjoy it. Nothing more than that. But it's the Last Apprentice series by Joseph Delaney, and I have Clash of the Demons and Wrath of Blood Eye, both from the same series. Wonderful artwork. Really simple reads, nothing really hardcore, nothing really, like, no real major plot twists, nothing really crazy about it. Just a nice, simple meat and potatoes kind of read that I'm really enjoying working through. So I can't wait to get to these guys. And then the last one, and I hummed and hawed over this one because I don't know if it's because where I live, but the cost of this next one was, like, it was almost half of my book buying budget, but it had been on my wish list forever, and I feel that it is important enough that I should probably read it and have an inside view of it. So the last books that I bought was Mouse, I think if you say it, Mouse. I bought the box set with the 2 graphic novels in there, and it is about a man who was sent to a German work camp, prisoner of war camp, and his experiences through that. So I'm excited to read that, and I'm a little concerned because I know it's not going to be an easy read. And even though it is, comic books, I know it's not going to be a series that you're just going to have fun reading. And because it had such controversy and there was parts where it was banned, I just kind of had to have it. So let's see if I can stack all of these. So that is my little book haul. There we go. Can you see it? That's my little book haul, my Christmas little book haul. There we go. And I will let you know when I have another book read. Thanks, guys.